First time I was here was 22 years ago with Bamberg Symphony and Guidon Kremer. This was my first time and it was so special at this very time. We had a Baltic tour, and now after coming back, after 22 years to come back to this fantastic orchestra here, it has such a big step forwards and such a change, such a metamorphosis in the city and in the whole surrounding. When I came here the first time, it looked like a really remote Russian province. And there was this big change ahead in the hearts and in the brains of all the people. And now I see this beautiful, open eyes, open ears with the orchestra, and it's fantastic. It's really gorgeous to be here. And the orchestra is a lot of fun to play with. We had a great rehearsal, I have to say, and I think it'll be a really good concert.
This is a very special night here in Riga tonight because it's the last time when Karl Marx Chichon will perform with our orchestra. Have you worked before with Karl Marx Chichon on the same stages?
I have worked in his series in Gibraltar. He has installed this little philharmonic series there in the governor's home, and I played there twice, and we just have been on the phone, and so we never met in person, but of course I know his wife Elena, and I met with her sometimes. So it's very interesting for me to hear Maestro Chichon tonight with the orchestra, with a Titan of Mahler, and that's my first time actually to really hear him live.
So it's a special night for you as well, a little bit. Okay, it's a really great pleasure to see you here, world famous oboe player, the best one in the world. Tell me please, you've been famous of playing, of your interpretation of Bach. So how do you feel his music and because there should be some chemical things between his music and your oboe playing?
I think there is a lot of beautiful music out there in the classical repertoire, but despite composers like Mahler or Mozart or Schumann and Schubert, they are fantastic composers, but the quality of consolation, of soothing a heart pain and being, stressed, and this is the quality of Johann Sebastian Bach's music. So he really is even if you played with percussion, even if you played on 3 treble recorders with triangle, even then in the most crazy arrangement, it's still the most fantastic music. And I think it's just, he was composing in a time when many people were suffering, and he was never living in luxury. But he was always content. He had many children. He was always content because he was composing Soli Deo Gloria, just only for his God. And he was actually living and making music for his God. So this is a quality which I think we could use a little bit more in Europe in the moment. And especially in Germany, in the moment we are very self-orientated. And we think, my life is the most important thing at all, and everything has to be fantastic for me, just for me, not for my neighbor. I have to be happy, I don't care. I think it's, if we all take a little piece of this understanding of life and the music, the understanding of Johann Sebastian Bach, then it would be very helpful for us to live together a little bit more in this content, habitude. I don't know whether this word exists, but
it's really a pleasure to have you here tonight, and looking forward to see you in a concert as well. Thank you very much.